gonna grind up some sausage or some pork for the sausage. What we've got here is we got pork butt. All I did was I just took it and I just sliced it up into slices that would fit down and throw it in my grinder. All right, it's pretty easy. Make sure everything is ice cold. You want to put these in, all your metal pieces in the freezer, get them good and cold, and you want your meat to be good and cold too. All you're gonna do is move this out of the way. Put that there. Start it up. And you're just gonna feed your pieces of meat into it, and it will push the pieces out. Take and drop chunks just big enough that they can fit in the hole and drop them in. Sometimes you have to give them just a little push, but it don't take much. This thing likes to eat. All you got to do is feed it and it'll eat. What you don't want to do is you don't want to take your pusher, jam it all the way in, try and force it through. Drop it in, just a little push. Worm gear in there will grab it and pull it through. Alright, so we got our sausage all ground up. As you can see right here, we've got it all nicely ground. It's a nice fine grind. And all we're going to do now is we're going to dump it off in this bowl. And we're going to season it real quick. And all I'm going to use to season, so I'm going to use a little bit of Morton's Tender Quick. We're going at 1.5 teaspoons per pound of meat. We got right at 9 pounds of meat right here. So that's going to equal 4 tablespoons or 12 teaspoons. So pretty easy. Let's measure it out. Take regular old black pepper. We're going to do an equal number of that. So 3 or 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. Alright. That's it. We're going to just mix it up nice, real good. Now we're going to get in there with our hands and we're going to get our hands dirty. Alright, so you let that set overnight. And then in the morning, we'll add our garlic and we'll stuff it. Alright folks, our sausage has cured overnight and I have added the garlic to it. Now we're going to stuff it into this new stuffing machine that I bought. It's a LEM hand crank 5-pounder. We'll see if it works for what we need. If it doesn't, I'll tell you guys. If it is, then, or if it's good, then I'll tell you that too. So anyway, what you want to do is you're going to take the balls of your meat mixture like that, and you're just going to throw them into the bottom of the stuffer with a decent amount of force. That's going to help get any air pockets out. And then I'll hook this up. You can hit stop. I need to wash my hands real quick. Okay, next we're going to slide and insert our casings onto the tube. Pretty easy. All you do is you take and you open up one end of it, get it good and wet so it lubricates itself. Slide it over, and then just slide it on. Just like that. You soak these casings. I use cold water. I like to soak them for about 30 minutes. And these are natural hog casings, and they're packed in a brine. So you also take and rinse the inside of them out before you do this process. Sorry I didn't show you that, but I forgot to film it. It's pretty easy. It's real simple. You just take it and dip it down in the water and run the water through it a couple of times, and then you'll be good. Alright, when you have a blowout right here, like we did right here, can you see that on the camera? You have a blowout like that, no big deal. Taking squeeze right there where your blowout is, cut it off, and then you'll just squeeze enough of this out. You can tie the end of it in a knot, and then we'll take them. We'll link these up before we throw them in the fridge to set overnight. These can get a little slippery. 201 degrees. Alright, so we're sitting right at 201 degrees. We got smoke rolling, and we're gonna check it. It's been on about an hour and a half, and we're just gonna see where we're at. Take that off right there, man. It sure does look pretty. We'll check. Let's see. Which one? Oh, just pick one, Eric. Alright, we'll check. Yeah, we'll check this one right here. Looking for an internal temp of about 150. So that's it, right at 140 right now. So we're almost there, but we're not quite there yet. All right, the sausage is done. We pulled it off. It's reached 160 degrees internal temperature. We pulled it off, and now we are going to run it under really cold water and shock it so it stops its cooking.